Superintendent William Coe. Dr. Anita Herron.
Here.
Dr. Michael McDonald.
Here.
Mrs. Claire Maxwell.
Here.
Judge Steve Daniel.
Here.
Mayor Joe Clark.
Here. Judge Daniel, have you had an opportunity to review the minutes of the April 14th meeting?
I should defer, I wasn't here.
That's right, you were not.
I've reviewed them as well.
I think we talked about this, didn't
Yes,
we,
sir.
Rick? See, my budget
Yes, sir.
season, my brain, my memory is no good. Thank you, Rick, for bailing me out. I was like, didn't I address this? Like, Rick, have you had an opportunity to review the minutes?
I have reviewed them. They're in order and I move for approval.
We have a motion for approval. Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a second. All those in favor of approving the minutes say aye.
Aye.
Noes, there are noes. Ayes have it. Motion, minutes stand approved. Public comments? Nobody?
Nobody.
Open positions, please, Lynn. Thank you.
All right. So as of today, we have 3 open full-time female detention officers, and then we have 4 pending FMLAs. But we have filled all of our other positions.
Any questions for Ms. Duke regarding open positions? Seeing none, without objection, we will accept. Data report, please. Item 5.
Alrighty. So in front of you, you have the data report, and you'll notice that there, as of this morning, there was a total of 10 young people in the facility, 5 from Rutherford County, 1 each from Coffee, Franklin, Gibson, Lauderdale, and Sumner. And I will answer questions regarding those if you have them.
We will give them just a moment to review the report. And please direct your questions to Ms. Duke directly.
What's the breakdown between male and female?
We have, I know at least 2 young ladies right now. Do you know, is it just 2? 2 are female.
Thank you.
Any further questions?
No.
Seeing none, and if there is no objection, we will accept. Item 6, Education Services Report.
You have in front of you the educational service report for April, which included spring break and Good Friday, but beyond that, it was business as usual. And had
We like that.
some special education folks that got some services today. And
Do you anticipate any of these children graduating? Or
We-
graduating in the facility?
we had one young man, I believe, in the last month, but I haven't had a chance to sit down and talk to Mr. Henley about it. But I believe we did have one young man that graduated while he was incarcerated with us.
So is there something, just as curiosity, is there something special or that we do for them when something like that occurs? Because to me that would be rather significant over and
I
above.
think you said, but could you
Yeah.
refresh?
So
memory?
what we do is we have a cap and gown that the youth will wear. We play the graduation song as they come into a room that we use where they have parents and or legal guardians, the people who have helped them get to that point. They have food of their choice. Mr. Henley will frame a certificate for them, and generally he'll get flowers for the mom, for the young person to give to the mom, and then they can hang out for several hours. Questions have been asked before about letting everybody know when that's going to happen. A lot of times it's on the fly based on when the parent or guardian can come in, but also because actually having that kind of free time with their parent or guardian and having full access is special and unique. They often don't want to share that with other folks, so there hasn't really been any interest in. We always say, we have some folks that would like to celebrate and acknowledge the fact that you've done this, and they're like, well, I'd rather it just be,
A private thing.
yeah.
So let me ask you this, is this person who graduates while they're in the facility, are they a graduate of the Rutherford County school system?
I believe they are. If they are, but I guess if they're not, if
They
they
may
weren't
be.
in our system, then they would be counted on the rolls of the
They may be from a
county
different
they
county.
came from.
Well, okay. Maybe thank you. I'm being very specific. If it's a Rutherford County resident who is in the
okay.
detention facility and they graduate while in the facility,
I do believe they get a Rutherford County diploma.
right? And so
From the school that they
And it will
last
also
attended.
depend if they're doing something through the Penn Foster online. So it'll either be a Penn Foster online graduation certificate, or it will be from their home school.
So if, let's assume it is through the Rutherford County system, it's in no way a lesser high school diploma than somebody
The
who's,
same diploma that they would get if they were at their school and walked across that stage.
right, that's,
So
to me,
it's-
that's the right answer. And so what I want to know is, and kind of, Claire, to put you on the hot seat a little bit, not meaning to, but it would be great if the school board, because that is the jurisdiction for his education even still, right?
Yep.
It'd be great if we thought of something the school board could do to,
I will-
just to acknowledge
I will
that and
definitely,
reinforce that.
I will definitely bring that up. I know there's HIPAA things, so we can't talk
No,
about
no, no,
names
no.
or anything like that.
Exactly.
But I wouldn't mind, I hate to say it, but as chairman of the school board, if they wanted me to be there, I would be there.
That's,
Right.
you are,
I absolutely would show
yeah,
up.
that,
'cause
that's
it
what
is-
I'm talking, that's what I'm talking
That's the
about.
one
'Cause-
piece of paper that when they get through with, they do their time, they do their service, that can help them going forward. Not getting that is a huge impediment.
Yeah. Just something to think about.
I just
Dr.
have
Harry?
a question. So they would not get a diploma from the last school of attendance?
No, if they are enrolled in an online service called Penn Foster, it would be from the Penn Foster. It's my understanding. Now, if they are doing their schoolwork from, Riverdale High School or Oakland or any of the local high schools, then it would be from that local high school.
They just can't
But-
go to the graduation there.
Right, because just because they're graduated does not mean that they've been released. It just means
Right.
that while
Right.
they were there, they did do all the work necessary to graduate.
And I concur with Mayor Carr. We do need to celebrate the fact that they have kept up with their studies and they are prepared to post detention, get a job, and go forward.
I think just out loud, it'd be great if the school board acknowledged that
Yeah.
achievement, because it is rather significant given the circumstances they continue their education in. It'd be easy to quit, give up, say I ain't gonna do it, or it doesn't matter. And they didn't do any of that. They completed it, and anyway, just, I'm gonna put that in your lap, because
Oh,
you know that
absolutely.
kind of
That's
stuff.
a-
You know that stuff better than I do.
I
It'd
will
be great.
absolutely talk to Dr. Sullivan and see if we can do something going forward. If that person wants us there. If they don't
Right.
want us there,
Sure.
if they want more of a private, I get it. But I know that I would be there.
Right. Okay. I'll remind Garland that is always an option if we've got enough time, if we've got enough notice to have some people show up and rah.
Well, on their diploma, class of '76, Riverdale. That's how old I am. It says Riverdale High School. What does it say on their diploma?
So if it's from Penn Foster, then they have something that he prints out from Penn Foster. He or she would still get the original Riverdale High School diploma, but because it's a ceremony that day, he doesn't want the mother or the guardian to not have something. So he has something that he's
Okay.
created
Okay.
to kind of as a placeholder until the real one comes through.
Okay.
Like when we graduated, we got the
Right.
book with nothing in it. So we had to wait for that to come in the mail.
So you just
A
pick a
similar
date
thing.
that is convenient
Right,
to
like,
have this ceremony.
Based on facility activities,
Oh, okay.
staffing, and parent guardian availability.
Just Daniel.
It almost, excuse me, it almost should be a celebration of the educational staff to motivate these folks to have completed this, because looking at these charges, it's unlikely that they're gonna be getting out anything.
I would agree with that. I think it's a big deal for both the staff and the child that completed this. I think it's rather significant, and it just occurred to me that if they're part of the Rutherford County school system, and then maybe we shouldn't treat them so differently at this level.
It's kind of like if they're incarcerated for a time. It's almost like if they were at the alternative school.
Yeah, exactly.
If you're at the alternative school, your diploma isn't gonna say
Oh.
Smyrna West or Daniel McKee.
Right.
It's gonna say that school that you were currently in. Now, the difference is, if you were not, if you've been expelled, or you were already doing, like she said, some online state program, it won't say the high school that you were zoned to.
All right.
Okay?
Any other questions regarding the educational services report? Seeing none, without objection, we will accept. And Claire, if you don't mind, if you'll, when you talk to Dr. Sullivan, just let us know at the next meeting what the feedback
I
is.
sure will.
If there's something this board needs to do, please bring a recommendation. We would like to know what that would be. Thank you very much.
And can you also ask him, is it a certain time that they can get, because I don't think that Mr. Garland should have to make a certificate, because these certificates come early enough.
We could make a certificate.
I mean, no, they should be able to get their original certificate once. I mean, because they're getting school at the same time that everyone else is getting school. So the testing and all of that will be at the same time. It shouldn't be that.
I've been
Once he
signing
knows.
diplomas
Right.
since Christmas.
So that person should be able to have their original diploma and not something made up. So I don't know what's the time frame, but it shouldn't be any different because he's getting the same education schedule
Oh, yeah, I agree.
in school. So I don't know. We're still, if you do the certificates, it's something,
Right.
but it's still not the same, and it's not as equal to
Yes, and that's my point.
to
It needs to
that
be
student.
the equivalent.
The emotions in the room are as that it doesn't matter to them. Just so you know, the parents are thrilled and the young person is ecstatic about it. So I do understand what you're saying, but they are so happy with the entire the celebration, let's call it, that I don't even think that's on their list of things. I wonder why. And I'm sure that Garland has been like, you're gonna get the replacement, the real thing in the mail or whatever. But yes, if there's a way for him to already have it. Now the problem might be that by the time he gets the information to the school and the parents can come, there might be a mix then.
But
and
the
if they're
school year is the
transferred-
same. That's the thing that I'm saying. The school year doesn't change. It's just the parent schedule of this graduation that you're going to host. But the school requirements are the same. The testing is the same. Everything is the same for that student while they're in there. So
And
just,
they could kind of just keep track of
Right,
how this,
so-
this child's tracking to graduate. He's going to finish
Right.
up his whatevers and just order it with everybody
what
else's.
everybody else's certificate.
That's
So
what I
it
was
doesn't
thinking,
have
too.
to be one that's made for him. Everyone has the same time schedule when it comes to education, even if they are incarcerated in
Judge-
jail.
I'm sorry, Doctor.
One last question about that, in regards to these comments. These people are really not on any particular track that's actually locked to the school system. Do they possibly qualify for graduation at odd times of the year?
I guess they could. Yeah, because they're doing it,
do all
on their
this.
time. And some of these kids are probably really, really smart. And I'm telling you right now, if you're the only student or you're one of two students, you can move a lot quicker. So you probably could have somebody that graduates at Christmas time or anytime. It doesn't have to be just in May.
Right. I'm gonna
Do you
circle
have
back.
credit recovery?
I don't know that that they're calling it that right now,
Okay.
but yes, we do and some of the kids that are there actually done with high school and are working on
Right.
college
Because
classes.
the credit recovery would fast track them to be right on the same schedule.
Right.
So,
Now
because that's what they do in high school for regular students. So,
Right.
I don't know. I guess I'm just more passionate about everything looking equal for them, and sometimes we overlook what's really important when it comes to. We say we're giving them a certificate, but sometimes those certificates get overlooked. I worked in alternative ed, so I know it's not on the top of anybody's agenda with these kids.
Well, I will just say absolutely, but it's also important for us that we don't view their accomplishment any less than everybody. So it helps us as much as it helps the student. So I completely agree. Okay, item 7, other business. You have 2 items,
I have
Lynn,
2.
and then I have an item.
Okay. I didn't, think to make it official until after I had already sent out the agenda, but I did want to let everybody know that on April 15th, we had one of our unannounced licensing reviews with the Department of Children's Services. We were 100% compliant, and there was no corrective action required, and so
Congratulations.
check that box off. And then secondly, today we started with our security system upgrades. So they are in the building and pulling wire and doing all those things, so that, just to refer back, that 178,000 and some change that was in the budget for the outdated items is, the update has started today. And hopefully at the end of this week, we will be completed except for training. And those are my 2 items.
Any questions for Ms. Duke on the other business? Okay, I have one other business item. I've been informed by the steering committee that there are 3 on this board, 3 2-year term vacancies that are coming up that will expire in August. So you need to reapply as per the steering committee's requirements, and you need to do that on or before May 27th. The 3 2-year vacancies that are William Cope, Dr. Herron, and Judge Daniel. Okay?
This as well.
Oh, I'm not done yet. I'm saving the best for last, Rick. So the 3 of you, you're on 2 years, so make sure if you want to serve on this board again, just get with Rachel and she'll instruct you how to do that. Rick, you're correct. You're a complete, your 1-year completed term, and so you also need to do the same, but yours is that 1-year part, if that makes sense. Are there any questions about that? Just make sure you see Rachel in my office before May 27th. So, I mean, yeah, and the terms end August 31st. Yes, sir.
I appreciate the announcement, but I have decided I will not reapply. Sorry, I lost my voice.
Well, I'm disappointed to hear that, Judge.
I've had some other issues arise, and I just am going to have to step away from it.
Well, we're going to miss you.
Thank you.
I really mean that. I hate that.
We really do need your expertise and
Yeah.
law and the judge. Anybody know, McFarland
Thank you
or?
thank you for your service.
Well, I wanted to let you know early enough.
I
Thank
appreciate it. I
We'll miss
appreciate
you.
it.
Well,
Yes. Thank you. Any way I can talk you out of it?
I don't think so. My wife is retiring from her position at the university after 39 years, and I think I better be at the footsteps of whatever she wants to do.
But believe me, I understand. Well, excellent. Well, thank you for your service, and to the rest of the board, if you know somebody that is passionate about these kids and what we're trying to do, and assisting Lynn and her staff in doing the best job they can do, please just have them apply, and that'll be great. Okay? Any other business before the committee? Seeing none, and if there's no objection, we are adjourned.
Here's your pen, thank you. You're welcome. How much do I owe?
I hope they